pupils are constricted, but they are moving. He has stopped breathing. There's no heartbeat. I must act quickly to save him. Thank goodness. This man will live. Holmes, don't just stand there. Do something.
Please move to a safer area, sir. I would have died if not for you.
Thank you for saving me. Somebody!
Perhaps Holmes will find a way to free this poor man. Perhaps Holmes will find a way to free this poor man.
Please help.
My
I
name is
need
Dr.
help.
Watson. Let me examine you.
It hurts.
There's some extreme bruising.
Help!
No bones appear to be broken. I think that an improvised bandage will do for now. One moment, and I'll fetch what I need. Now, let me apply the bandage. I need something else besides rope.
Help! Somebody! Thank you, Doctor. Thank you, Doctor.
Perhaps Holmes will find out how to free this poor man.
Thank you, Doctor.
Oh, my shoulder. I'm a doctor. Will you allow me to look at your shoulder?
Don't worry, I'm okay.
I thought I was done for.
Don't worry, I'm okay.
I see no visible injuries. Perhaps I could use ammonia.
Oh, my head.
Holmes, it appears the police have arrested someone. Perhaps it is the person responsible for this disaster.
Let me go. You're talking nonsense.
Insulting a police constable, eh? That's quite enough.
What's happening here, Constable?
Mr. Holmes, this gentleman here is the fellow who built the scaffolding which collapsed and caused...
That ain't true.
How were you hurt?
This hammer hit me on the leg.
How?
It flew out from the scaffolding I put up. When the damn thing collapsed, the hammer flew out and coshed me
You
leg.
were standing over there at the time.
Oh, aye. Yeah, that's right.
So it would not have been possible for him to bring the scaffolding down.
Perhaps it was poorly constructed.
Oh, right. Yes, of course.
You'll wind up getting a taste of it if you carry on like this.
One moment, Constable. The scaffolding here has been entirely dislodged. It is unlikely that this disaster... Allow me to inspect the area. And if you could, do not grant anyone access, nor allow them to leave. Is that quite clear?
Absolutely, Mr. Holmes.
This accident is a little unusual. I need to concentrate on the details. I must include all the participants in the accident sequence. This cab hit the scaffold and caused it to fall. This carriage was struck by the scaffold when it fell. This technical cab was in a puddle of water and electricity. A deadly combination. The old gas lamps in this square have been upgraded to electricity. I won't be able to release it with my bare hands. That's it.
What do you make of this accident, Holmes?
This cab was set on fire by the explosion at the lamp shop. This jaunting car would be capable of travelling at great speed. Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
No, you can't. Go away.
Celebratory bunting. A dead driver, another victim of the explosion. This horse was blinded by the flag, causing it to bolt into the window. The overturned lamps may well have caused the fire and explosion. Those wardrobes fell like dominoes. Good day to you, sir. Would you mind answering some questions? I'm investigating this accident. Are you the driver of this cart?
Yeah.
What can you tell me about the accident?
I don't know. There was a collision, I felt the ground, I come over all dizzy.
What did you collide with?
That contraption up in front of me. He stopped all of a sudden and I tried to avoid him, but I wasn't quick enough.
Do you have any idea what might have caused this cab to stop so sharply?
No idea.
An old sprung cart, which has seen better days.
This is an absolute disaster. This is an absolute disaster.
What a bloody carnage.
Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
It all happened so quickly. There was an explosion and my horse startled and threw me back against those wardrobes.
Celebratory bunting.
My poor leg.
Mr. Holmes?
Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
Please. Not now. I'm in shock.
This is an absolute disaster.
The pumpkins fell here after the sprung cart collided. Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
It all happened so quickly. There was an explosion and my horse startled and threw me back against those wardrobes.
A common fate, an uncommon location. The driver is dead. He was killed by the explosion. This mechanism played a part in the accident, I'm sure of it. No, it wasn't like that. No, it wasn't like that. That's it. Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
Please. Not now. I'm in shock.
My poor leg.
I've not seen a traffic accident like this before.
Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
No, you can't. Go away.
This is an absolute disaster.
This technical cab was involved in this tragic accident. Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
Please. Not now. I'm in shock.
It all happened so quickly. There was an explosion and Miles startled and threw...
The driver is dead. He was killed by the explosion. Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
It all happened so quickly.
The driver is dead. He was killed by the explosion. A dead driver. Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
Please. Not now.
What do you make of this accident, Holmes?
It all happened so quickly. There was an explosion and my horse startled and threw me back against those wardrobes.
What a bloody carnage!
The old gas lamps in this square have been upgraded to electricity.
Mr. Holmes?
I've not seen a traffic accident like this.
Mr. Holmes?
My poor leg. A common phaeton. An uncommon location. A common phaeton. An uncommon location. Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
It all happened so quickly. There was an explosion and my horse startled and threw me back against those wardrobes.
Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
No, you can't. Go away.
An old sprung cart, which has seen better days. This technical cab was involved in this tragic accident.
This is an absolute disaster.
This technical cab was involved in this tragic accident. This technical cab was involved in this tragic accident. This technical cab was involved in this tragic accident. This technical cab was involved in this tragic accident. This technical cab was involved in this tragic accident. This mechanism played a part in the accident, I'm sure of it. Celebratory bunting. This horse was blinded by the flag, causing it to bolt into the window. The rope holding the bunting was torn apart. A large section of it is now missing. I believe I've enough information about this accident. Now let's recreate the sequence of events. include all the participants in the accident sequence. all the participants in the accident sequence. I don't think so. I should pay more attention to details. That's it. The technical cab's sudden halt caused this disaster, but the lamppost fell down afterwards. So why did the cab stop?
Mr. Holmes?
My poor leg.
What do you make of this accident, Holmes?
Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
It all happened so quickly.
What a bloody carnage!
There's a metal strapping. A tattoo. I suspect it's from a gang. This man was killed by electricity, as shown by the distinct mark on his hand. This man was armed with a revolver. Webley, I suspect. This cab was painted recently. There is some text underneath the paint here. Could be important. I'll need to find a way to remove this fresh paint. Rasco. Yes, I know him. He's a small-time local criminal. A piece of fabric drenched in solvent. Some kind of solvent. A pneumatic hammer. Mud. Oh, smells bad. Underground Electric Railways Company of London. This crank has been turned. There is some electrical wiring here beneath the manhole. There's no space for this lockpick. There's no space for this lockpick. There's no space for this lockpick. I've not seen such a device before. The electrical charge which affected the technical cab came from here. I can see the technical cab very well from here. An open bottle of cheap wine. A single glass containing traces of alcohol.
Holmes, I was looking for you. I have an idea about the accident.
Never mind. This one is murder.
What?
What?
You? You're the murderer,
You're
eh?
off your head.
Are you sure, Holmes?
Oh yes, a murder and an accident, because the killer, by electrocuting the cab, created this chaos. And so this multiple crash is now our great chance.
Our great chance? Of what, Holmes?
The culprit could not have planned for this to happen, don't you see? And it is possible that he is still here due to the prompt arrival of the police. Now I see 5 men who could be our murderer. Let us take a look at the map.
My poor leg.
Those wardrobes fell like dominoes. An old sprung cart, which has seen better days.
What a bloody carnage.
This is...
My poor leg.
No, it wasn't like that. I don't think so. I should pay more attention to details. I don't think so. I should pay more attention to details. No, it wasn't like that. No, it wasn't like that. I don't think so. I should pay more attention to details. I don't think so. I should pay more attention to details. I don't think so. I should pay more attention to details. I don't think so. I should pay more attention to details. I don't think so. I should pay more attention to details. I don't think so. I should pay more attention to details. I don't think so. I should pay more attention to details. I don't think so. I should pay more attention to details. I don't think so. I should pay more attention to details. That's it. Constable, I suspect 3 people here. Take them to Scotland Yard for questioning.
As long as I don't leave empty-handed, all's good and well.
I know that look, Holmes. Have you found something new?
That's right. In order to trap the cab, the killer must have known the precise route it would take. Or even, that could suggest the cab must have set out not far from here, in this very street, perhaps.
Remarkable. Holmes, I'm terribly sorry, but I must go to the hospital now to help tend to the wounded.
I understand, Watson.
But don't forget our earlier discussion. About Kate.
Ah, Mr. Holmes, we have a slight problem.
What happened?
One of the suspects, Mr. Reginald Butcher, has escaped. It was after we asked him to put his belongings in the evidence room. I'm sorry.
How did he escape?
He hit me in the face. Took me by surprise, you know, otherwise I,
Of course. That's all?
Just before he left the...
Sorry, I'll come...
He could have said that without punching me.
Is Inspector Lestrade here?
No, he will be absent for a couple of days. Can we keep this incident between us?
Whiskey. Of poor quality. Thick leather gloves. They're probably insulated. My life has changed thanks to Pastor Gordon and my faith. Murad. Quite a popular brand of cigarette. This pen is an expensive one, but it isn't new. Reginald Butcher had problems with his job. Reginald Butcher is fond of sweets. The initials MB. This letter from yesterday perhaps explains why Butcher was in such a hurry. At any rate, I now have an exact address. A book. Karl Heinzen's 1848 Der Mord, with a bookmark. Electrical wires. This terrible passage is apparently appreciated by Garrett. Please, escort this suspect for interrogation. Good day to you. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and I am assisting the police with their investigation.
I'm Benjamin Fowler, and I was arrested by mistake. I swear it.
You have not been arrested, Mr. Fowler. You are here as a witness. Could you tell me what you were doing at the scene of the accident?
I was working on the square's statue. I work for the...
Do you ever work with electricity?
Yes, sometimes. I repair electric lampposts, but I'm not a specialist. I swear it. It's new, isn't it? And complex and dangerous.
I understand.
Mr. Holmes, I know you're a great detective and you understand me, so please let me go. I know nothing, I swear...
Mr. Fowler, does the name Rasco ring any bells with you?
First time I ever heard it, I swear.
But your tattoo resembles his. You are in his gang, are you not?
No. It was a long time ago. I already forgot. I swear it. I just picked a few pockets for him when I was a young fellow. But I ain't proud of what I did. All my family, my parents, my brothers, dogs and cats all died when I was a lad. I wouldn't have survived otherwise. It's a mistake, I swear it. I shouldn't be here.
Please, escort this suspect for interrogation. Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes.
Thomas Garrett. Why am I here?
You are a witness to murder.
Of course. Well, it wouldn't be the first time that the police jailed an innocent man in order to close a case.
No one has been charged yet. Did you perhaps see anything in particular during or after this disaster?
Yes. I saw part of your bourgeoisie burn up and explode. It was spectacular.
Why did you remain in the square? Why not seek shelter?
Like the rest of the sheep, there were some wounded comrades, workers. I wanted to help them.
Do you have any electrical knowledge?
How do you know about that? You a mind reader?
There are electrical wires amongst your belongings.
Clever. Yes, I'll teach electrics to my comrades, since I'm currently without paid work. I'm self-taught, so we're not as dumb as you might think.
You have a severe cough. Are you suffering?
It's only a cold. More questions, Your Honour?
Let me think.
Condemn me to death. That's your job, after all.
I'm apparently in the children's ward. I'm apparently in the children's ward. Merrill Butcher. Mr. Reginald Butcher, I've come from Scotland Yard. Might we talk?
All right, but not too loudly. She's finally asleep.
Is she your daughter?
Our pretty little Merrill. She's very ill. Now look, I'm sorry I ran, but I had to see Dr. Blowberry today and the policeman wouldn't listen.
Don't worry, I understand now. What do you do for a living, Mr. Butcher?
I work at the office of the Underground Electric Railways Company.
Then you must be familiar with electrical devices.
I am indeed. Why do you ask?
It is of no consequence, but tell me, what are the reasons behind the problems you're experiencing at work?
Problems? What do you mean?
You have already received a written warning.
Yes. I'm often late to work. My boss doesn't understand my situation. It's difficult since my daughter became ill.
Coincidentally, we found one of your company's cabs in the square where the accident occurred.
Really? Why was it there?
I have no idea. Do you?
No. But a week ago we had a technical cab stolen, along with its tools. Do you think that could be the one?
It's possible. Admission file at Karolinska University Hospital in Stockholm. Mr. Butcher's wife. A young woman lost her life.